Hello gorgeous, welcome to my apartment haul and decor vlog. There's still a lot to do, so stay until the very end. Subscribe, click the bell, tell all your friends, watch this several thousand times. Give this a like so more people find this. Gorgeous. I just bought this from PhotoWall. It's this website, I'll have linked below, where you can find gorgeous wallpapers. This is not sponsored. I did a ton of research on finding peel and stick wallpaper that doesn't adhere to the walls permanently for our rental. What I like about this company is they have drag and drop measuring on each wallpaper so you can see how the wallpaper will look in advance. All you do is type in the measurements and drag which part of the print you would like to purchase. I got this wallpaper installation kit that gives you all the tools you need so you don't need to buy expensive industrial grade tools. Then I watched their quick video on how to pull this up. I'll have it linked below also. It's about a minute and you can also pause as you need. That's definitely what I did. If this video feels long, it was even longer in person. It was a lot of sweaty work in the heat, but it was easy to do and the result was definitely worth it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, as I will have perhaps 2 more wallpaper vlogs or do it in one vlog, because we want to make the walls as bright as possible and change the scenery, change the way this place looks entirely. The rugs are here. This was a really fun, awkward one to carry. I'm really excited because this is the day that a lot of the apartment will come together and transform, looking very, very different than when we first moved in. It's going to be much brighter, a little bit more colorful, and you'll see a lot of the room's lights get carried and more modern and not as I live in the city in an apartment in LA. It's more come to my place, more inviting, more luxurious because of that feeling where it's like when your things are nice, you can relax. When your things are taken care of, you feel more comfortable, more safe, more lovely, more proud about your place. I need to mop the floor first because it gets really dusty here really fast. Literally, I will mop first thing in the morning and then it's dusty again at night. Am I right, my friend? Also, as you can see, we need to fix this situation. I found a cat litter, got it on Amazon, and this place is gonna look completely different than when you first see it here. We also figured out some storage solutions that will keep it neater and also will be easier to move and will be easier to store and stack things. And then I'm going to apply this wallpaper on this wall. I'll do before and afters, you'll see everything. But first I am working because I gotta get a lot of work done, and then I have a presentation, might have a meeting. I just want to give you a little heads up about our stay in this apartment. Adam and I have a whole vlog of us moving in together, and I'll have that linked below, which explains a little bit more of why we're decorating in this situation. We're not planning on living here forever. I said let's give it 9-10 months, possibly a year. Adam was thinking that we would live here for 3 months. Originally, I said that's not going to be feasible because I know us. We're going to end up being here longer. Adam said hold off on buying certain furniture so that when we move into a bigger place, we'll focus on decorating that properly. At the end of this video, you will see me decorating wainscoting, measuring. We might have to leave this place in July, earlier than we thought. Adam also liked the idea of us staying here for a year because I think he's comfortable here. This place is a really big complex and my packages keep getting stolen. Security is a little difficult. I ordered groceries and end up 2 buildings away. It's stressful. Nothing works here. It's a typical LA building complex that's not a luxury apartment. I've been wanting to live in a luxury apartment because I can afford to do it. I'm just tired of not having basic conveniences that you get anywhere else all over the United States that isn't considered a luxury here in Los Angeles. So that's what really grinds my gears. Anyway, we decided to wait until July to decide if we want to put up the wallpaper. Adam loves the place. His whole energy changed. He smiled when he saw it. But then we found out that in July we might have to look for a new fabulous place that we can really sink our roots into. We'll stay there for a while and then save for a house. He got mad. He was like, I told you not to invest anything into this place. And I said, no, we both enjoyed it. We both needed it. Sense of relief when we come home. I don't care where I am. It's definitely worth putting the money in, because when you are already miserable, living a hard life, sacrificing a lot, working hard, and then you come home to a small dump that you don't feel attached to, then you have nothing to live for. If you're working all the time and then you come home and it's horrible, then you just hate your entire life. You have to have something that you absolutely love. And when the home is nice, it creates an environment that even more positive things can happen. That is not to be overlooked. It actually changes a lot of your mindset. Also, it looks like I wore the same shirt for the past 3 months filming this, but the truth is I wash this a lot. You guys, my apartment is like a maze right now. Where you step. I think that's cashmere there. Yep. Whoa, whoa. we do get a new place, I'm still gonna decorate the heck out of it. I had so many pieces of furniture I wanted to show you. Many fabulous pieces of silver, different hauls. But as you saw in the Kentucky vlog explaining everything, thousands of dollars of furniture was destroyed. Thousands of dollars of silver was destroyed that were new, that I created vlogs. The footage were on computers that are now destroyed, an iPad that is now destroyed. I guess I can rehaul them and kind of adjust how they would fit into my life, into our new place. We'll see, and we might end up staying here. I'll also have the price of everything linked below. It's different per measurement, however many inches. The more you use, the more it's gonna cost. Say for example, the wallpaper for the counter, that was, I don't remember, I'll have the number up here. And then this is gonna be like, with the sale, I believe the entire work that we do for the wallpaper alone is going to be $600. That's because it's peel and stick, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive, and then it's also doing less damage. So I'll show you an example. Moved in, there was this wallpaper everywhere. You can see when we pulled it off, it did this damage to the wall. So you can see what it looks like. I'm leaving this wall up to Adam. I have decorated multiple places on multiple continents, properties, whether it's a rental, a property we've owned. I am very familiar with the decorating process. It's important to plan properly and be wise. Take the time to think about the decisions. If you know you're going to be uncomfortable and you want more space in an apartment, I'd rather be more comfortable than have a ton of space in my apartment. Yes, you have to find some sort of in-between compromise. You can't have a California king bed in a studio apartment. You can if you want. I'm 5'2", having a queen will suffice. I don't want to have a sofa bed because I've slept on sofa beds, they're horrible. No matter how expensive they are, they're horrible. You have to have a really, really nice sofa to begin with. That's already exorbitant in cost. Sometimes I will go crazy and I want to buy a chair that's $7,000, but I have to reel myself back in and think I could spend that $7,000 towards getting a mirror, a rug, a coffee table, nice towels, drapes even. We're not getting drapes in this place. We established some rules that we're not painting and we're not drilling. The cost of a sofa, a starting good one, is $2,000. It doesn't have to be that expensive, but if you don't want your sofa to move around when you sit, you can get a cheaper one. You're not going to be happy with it. You're going to hate it every time you look at it. You're going to be uncomfortable every time you sit on it. I know, because I purchased sofas that were $1,000 and they were still miserable. Even if it looks nice, you're going to hate it. They were uncomfortable. Remember to try out your things, plan wisely, and be wise with what you want to compromise on. I think comfort at the end of the day is priority, but there still has to be some sort of form. If we do design this place, this wall, I want it to be my wall. I had a YouTube sofa. Adam bought the sofa off of his friend and he's really proud of it. I like it, it's okay, but I'm gonna put a sofa cover over it. One that I found that is, I can just wash it like I would a comforter. It is exactly what I needed to lighten the place up. I really wanted to originally just add wainscoting, but Adam said, don't paint it, because I just wanted to have wainscoting and paint this wall white, have an accent wall that's the brightest wall in the place. So I'm gonna put peel and stick wallpaper so that it has less damage. Whether it's this place that we decide or the next place, this is the design of the wallpaper that I want. I was also thinking of putting the wainscoting on top. I wanted to go full custom, where I put the wainscoting as a panel and then have wallpaper on the inside, so it's like a continuous art piece, like a Hockney. Then I realized there are lots of imperfections on this wall. There was a handyman who came to paint it and fix the weird scratches and marks that were here prior to when we moved in, but he only painted some of it, and I turned my head and he was already gone, so I couldn't ask him to do the rest. So the wall is full of weird marks and scratches, and if July comes and we have to find a new place, then we're going to decorate that. Adam said, bring the wainscoting with you. So I have to find a wall where I want it to be my spot. I want it to be like my photo shoot wall where I share my outfits with you guys. I want it to be the brightest part that carries a lot of natural light. Those are the plans for this. Got an end table. We got these end tables that Adam got for free from his work. I am forever grateful because we ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner off those when we first moved in. Without those tables, we wouldn't have been as comfortable. However, I bought an end table to replace its plywood from Amazon, I believe. I got it for 44 something plus tax. I don't know what on top. It was probably like 55, the full price. That was a steal. The only thing is it's plywood. Be careful if you break it apart or it falls apart somehow. If you accidentally knock it over too hard, it's not going to put back together. However, our coffee table is solid wood. I'm absolutely in love with it. We use the heck out of it. It's already living its fullest life with us. I am also going to have more silver touches, and then I'm going to do another entire kitchen haul video. That's not a priority right now. I'm actually worried more about the wallpaper and the wainscoting because I had to do that myself the first time. It was a lot of work. It was really hot too. 97 degrees that day. I was just dying. I definitely need help. I'm not tall enough. I need to find a ladder so that I can measure and cut everything properly. You really do need help with all of these things. Even if you think you're self-sufficient, it'll just be way harder if you don't have any help, if you don't have someone to schlep everything for you, if you're a small person like me, have no muscles like me. The majority of these things are easy to put together. I only use one power tool that I got from Amazon. I'll have it linked below. It made a world of difference. Everything I touch takes 2 seconds now, as opposed to trying to screw something in, using all my body strength and getting blisters with weak Allen wrenches. This is definitely something worth investing in. It's teeny tiny, it's easy to store, and it's really cute. It's got all the different drills, Phillips heads, flathead, all the different other heads. I googled it and for some reason none of the names come to mind. I got this really cute Bissell vacuum. I used to have Dyson vacuums that were like $200. I got it specifically just for the rug. This vacuum was what, $33 on Amazon. Has a lot of cute colors. It's the same size as the Dyson cordless one. I used to have that, and I also used to have the really big crazy $400 something one. The cordless one is really good, but it only lasted like not even 2 years. The big one I had also lasted only like 2-3. I don't get it. This is $33 and it works so powerfully. I feel like this is also easier to clean. It's lighter. It's not as difficult to schlep around. You just plug it in. I don't care if it has wires or not. You don't have to charge it. It just works when you need it. It's also convertible into a handheld vacuum, so you can get those little crevasses in the sofa, in the coving. So don't overwhelm yourself. When it comes to a vacuum, the hype of all of these Chinese made wannabe Dysons and the Dysons, because they're not anything special in my personal experience. I use my vacuum almost every other day. I'm vacuuming nonstop. This is definitely worth it considering I actually use my things consistently. So I hope this helps. I'm gonna have multiple parts of this apartment decor series because I also want to do the balcony, but I don't know if we're gonna stay here, and whatever next place we move into, I have to measure perfectly for the AstroTurf. We might have to get a sofa bed for the guest room. A lot to think about, but here are my plans. I'll have all the mood boards linked below of all the things I purchased. I'll have all the things linked below to make and the feel and the environment, the aesthetic, everything about this. Hello gorgeous, here's an update. Project Fabulous Apartment is a go. We're gonna stay here throughout July, which means we're gonna be doing this wall, the accent wall, and then we're gonna also do the other wall, but I'm still taking my time with that one because I don't know exactly what I want to do, if I should do the same wallpaper with wainscoting on top or a different wallpaper, or the same one in a different color, because I can't decide. I love both of them and I want them in our house, but I don't know if it's going to be too busy, too power clashy, if I should do just a whole wraparound of the entire room, because it looks like we're going to stay here for about a year. We'll see, still, touch wood. These are the immediate plans since we're not leaving in July. We can also save more money as we live in this place and then get an even better place later. This is really exciting. I'm going to go all out. We discussed it, we decided. Stick around for part 2. I will also have everything linked below, along with my entire haul coming out if it's not already linked below. I also have a full blog post of even more detail with how to make your apartment more luxurious no matter how small, no matter your budget, and how to make it feel like a sanctuary as opposed to a transient place you're going to stay in for a short amount of time in the city. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, click the bell, tell all your friends, watch this several thousand times, and I'll see you later.
Visitez le site web stylebygia.com et inscrivez-vous pour recevoir gratuitement des idées de tenues vestimentaires chaque semaine et des guides de soins personnels. Suivez-la sur son compte Instagram, la Gia Garcia, pour des nouveautés quotidiennes et lisez son blog, lagiagarcia.com, pour une exploration profonde. Merci.